In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl, Reese, aka the best that ever did it. And yes, she did it. Yes, I'm in the house again today. Today is Thursday, what we like to call Tall Tale Thursday. Today we're going to uncover a story about, can you believe it? Or, maybe you can, maybe you can't. But it's going to be one of those days. You know what I mean? And I am in the house today, and I am back with the R&B crew. We got the posse in the house, the original OG, triple OG up under the hood. My ride or die is with me today, Miss Bernice Smith. Yeah. Say good morning, Bernice.
Good morning, everybody. DJ Slicky Woo Boo and Latrice, good morning to you.
Morning, ladies. And our man Molly Mall in the house. Molly Mall in this house. Good morning, Molly Mall. If he don't pop in, it's because he's always in the back doing what he do. And y'all know that's how Molly Mall go. Honey, I want to tell y'all that yesterday I may be flying high today because I got a little bit of energy. And it's because of what I ate yesterday, which was no meat. Man, I kid you not. Little Molly Mall be putting me up on some stuff. I ate my energy boosters food, the food that was high in omega-3s and all that good stuff, and there was no meat included in it. I got up yesterday. I was feeling really drained. I was feeling so sluggish after the Wellness Wednesday and everything. Did what I needed to do. I said, you know what? Today's wellness. Let's get it pumped. Let's get it cracking, girl. So I did. Coffee, banana, made me some totally fresh guacamole that was out of this world. So freaking good. So I feel like I got a little boost. My vitamins, my zinc, my magnesium, and my elderberry. Woo! Lady B, did the Wellness Wednesday tips help you yesterday, Mama?
As far as what? Because we didn't really get to talk about it. We didn't. We went more into mental health and stuff yesterday.
That got me in the right mind space. Remember, we was talking, you got to be in the right mind space when we do anything. So did it help a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, mental health talks always help me.
Yeah.
When something is your passion and you're into it, it brings life to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. When it's something especially that's near and dear to your heart, it's like breathing almost, So yeah, I totally get that.
Woo! Good morning, Nene.
Good morning, y'all. Come on in. All right, Bernice, this is my favorite part of the show, honey. Where, like I said, I like to call it gossip. Molly call it news. Sometimes we vice versa. Molly call it news, and I call it gossip because these are all allegedly, and some we do fact check. Try to, you know.
Yeah, as much as possible but what you do know is people put information out there and there's so many sources on one particular story, you don't know what to believe. So we present what we have, and hopefully you'll do the research or the truth will come out because we never know.
That is right. That is right. So, like Lady B say, it's my favorite segment. Let's spill the tea with Lady B.
Good
Let's
morning,
do it.
Cassandra. Here we go. Oh, Lord have mercy.
First story. Yes.
So, an Alabama airline worker who was sucked into a plane engine, remembered as loving mother of three. Alabama airline worker who, what in the world is going on with this? I'm sorry, stuff popping up on my computer. The airline worker who died after being sucked into a plane engine at Montgomery Regional Airport on New Year's Eve is being remembered as a loving mother of three children. Courtney Edwards, 34, has been identified as the ramp agent for Piedmont Airlines, who the National Transportation Safety Board says was killed shortly after 170 plane operated by Envoy Air landed with 63 passengers on board. Courtney was a ground handling agent for Piedmont Airlines, a subsidiary of American Airlines, a loving mother of three kids, and a wonderful daughter to her beloved mother, Natalie English of Montgomery, Alabama. A GoFundMe page has been set up by a fellow union member. Says, please note that this tragedy has and will affect her mother, family, friends, and kids for years to come. As of Wednesday, the GoFundMe campaign has raised more than $100,000 for Edwards, three beautiful kids, to help cover funeral expenses, day-to-day expenses, and any other expenses needed to care for her children. She was sucked up in the engine. They saying she got too close and the engine just sucked her, and we know all the power when that thing is going, all the power that comes out of it. When she lost her life that way, I can't imagine.
Mm, mm, mm. Oh.
So the next story is nurse Lucy Letby allegedly murdered baby on 4th and 10th and then offered to take photos of the body. People crazy.
She murdered baby. She's a nurse.
Yeah. Lucy Letby, the British nurse accused of killing 7 babies, allegedly offered to take pictures of a baby girl soon after she allegedly killed her. Letby faces 22 charges for allegedly killing 5 infant boys and 2 infant girls, as well as attempting to murder 10 others at Countess of Chester Hospital. Prosecutors have alleged that Letby, now 32, tried to kill the girl by injecting air into her feeding tube and bloodstream, referred to as Child I, 4 times before she succeeded. In a statement read in Manchester Crown Court, the child's mother said her daughter, who was born premature, was initially unwell but began to improve. I started to notice that she was looking different, she said, according to The Guardian. She was looking around the room now, taking it all in. I was able to sit her on my knee. I remember looking at her and thinking, we are going home. She looked like a full-term baby. She didn't look frail or small. The mother said, Letby helped prepare a bath for the newborn. The child's mother said she was called to the hospital in the early hours of October. When she arrived, Letby and 2 others were attempting to resuscitate her daughter. After her daughter died, she and her partner were taken to a visitor's room where they were asked if they wanted to bathe their daughter's body. Wow. Just wow. You don't know who to trust.
Nobody. You can't trust. Oh wow, that's sad. 94.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. George Washington University installs Plan B vending machine. George Washington University now has a vending machine for emergency contraception. Why it matters? Students advocate for the vending machine after the overturn of Roe versus Wade sparked concerns about access to reproductive health care. Student body president Christian tells tells us. Students details the vending machine located on the ground floor of the University Student Center sells Plan B for $30. The medication can cost around $50 at pharmacies. The machine is also stocked with tampons, Tylenol, and Advil. They need to put condoms in there.
Yeah, they should be condoms in there before the Plan B. You know
Yeah.
what? Somebody is gonna make a whole lot of money. Whoever pharmaceutical, them Plan B people is about to blow up. They gonna be richer than the COVID people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, like I said, before you lay down, you know the risk of getting pregnant. You know the risk. So protect yourself and stop killing babies. I'm sorry. Now, in certain circumstances, I will understand an abortion. But nah, you laying down. It's too many women laying down and then, oh, I don't want to have a baby. It ain't time. Well, you shouldn't have been having sex or you should have protected yourself. Point blank, period.
Certain universities probably have it. And you said this is at what university is this again?
Georgetown.
The Plan B pill. Okay. I wonder would you find that in Bowie or Howard or other universities such as that.
I don't know, girl. But it's crazy. Okay, prosecutors to Congress. Let state prisons jam cell phones. Top state prosecutors from across the country are again urging Congress to pass legislation allowing state prisons to jam the signals of cell phones smuggled to inmates. The attorneys argue allow prisoners to plot violence and carry out crimes. Simply, we need Congress to pass legislation giving states the authority to implement a cell phone jamming system to protect inmates, guards, and the public at large. The 22 prosecutors, all Republicans, led by South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson, wrote a letter sent Wednesday to House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Wilson's office said there are plans to reach out to Democratic state prosecutors arguing the issue. The letter provided to the Associated Press cites a handful of criminal incidents the attorneys say were orchestrated by inmates using contraband cell phones, including a Tennessee drug conspiracy and a double homicide hit ordered by an Indiana inmate.
They already know because they're using those phones to implement these criminals. They already know what phones to jam or which phone not to jam. So why they acting like this? Because they listening and trying to get people on every. They listening to this stuff.
Yeah. They are. But they definitely got them cell phones, honey, because they be on social media like, I don't know what. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. You be like, I'm in prison, but I want to talk to you. No, sir.
What Cassandra said they be having problems in jail, not just phones, but everything you could think of. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the next story, and I'm sure it's definitely trending. 5 officers fired after Tyre Nicholas' death were directly responsible for his physical abuse, police chief says. Another black man. 5 police officers in Memphis, Tennessee, who were accused of violating department policies in a traffic stop that led to the death of Tyre Nicholas, were directly responsible for his physical abuse, the city's police chief said Wednesday night in a video statement. Memphis Police Chief C.J. Davis said other officers remain under investigation in connection with alleged policy violations during the January stop. Some infractions are less egregious than others. She said the 5 officers terminated last week were found to be directly responsible for the physical abuse of Mr. Nicholas. Davis called the incident, he said, is heinous and reckless and inhumane conduct. She said people can see for themselves when body camera video of the stop is released in the coming days. I expect you will feel what the Nicholas family feels. I expect you to feel outrage in the disregard of basic human rights as our police officers have taken an oath to do the opposite of what transpired on the video. This young man died because of his injuries.
Mm.
Yep.
He ain't gonna be the first. He ain't gonna be the last. A lot of young men are dying because of their injuries. Jeez.
Yeah. So the last story is, we've been having a lot of carjackings in the city, and they're starting to arrest them. But with the new law, I don't know how long they're gonna be away. But teen arrested in connection with series of DC carjackings, including Christmas morning attack. Authorities have arrested a 15-year-old boy they say was involved in a series of carjackings and other crimes that happened over the holiday season in the district, including a Christmas morning attack during which a driver was pepper sprayed. Officials say the Christmas morning carjacking happened around 12 a.m. on December 25th of last year when several suspects, including the 15-year-old, approached a person who was sitting in the car in the 1000 block of Florida Avenue. Officers say they entered the vehicle, pepper sprayed the victim, and then forced him out of the car before driving off. Investigators say the teen was involved in an armed carjacking on December 28th in the 1900 block of 16th Street and an unarmed carjacking on December 29th in the 1900 block of 13th Street. On New Year's Eve, police say the teen was involved in 2 armed carjackings, one in the 1800 block of 17th Street and another in the 1200 block of U Street. In both instances, the victims were assaulted. On New Year's Day, investigators say the teen was involved in stealing a car in the 1200 block of V Street. My God. Officers say the teen is connected with an attempted carjacking in the 2100 block of 13th Street on January 3rd and a stolen vehicle in the 1400 block of Minnesota Avenue on January 4th. Officials say the teen was arrested Wednesday and faces charges in each of the offenses.
That's ridiculous. If they know the same team and all of this stuff, why are they letting this young person go and keep doing the same thing over and over? It's like, are you watching them? What is the police doing? I don't understand that.
Yes, he did, Latrice. He messed up his whole life for a car, and then he didn't just steal one. He kept doing it.
They're gonna let him keep doing it. He's gonna get back out of jail and do it again. If the police got all of this, come on now. Come on. I believe they sit and they watch us and they let us do stuff, and when they could stop things, but they keep going and going and watching to see who else could be implemented, who else they can snatch up. This is, and was this little boy working by himself?
No, they say he was, and the first one said he was amongst a group of teens who did it. My thing is this, and I'm glad that Congress, I read a story where Congress is talking about the law that, they talking about changing the laws, giving less time and all that stuff. No, sir. I mean, if it's a violent crime, give them the time deserved. These people will be traumatized. I know I would never sit in my car. If I ain't have to warm it up, I'd be driving cold. You can't sit still these days and be safe in something that you paid for and somebody feel like they got the right to take by force.
You can't even sit at a light. Yeah. Your car could be warmed up hot, ready. You better lock your doors, just sitting at a light.
Sitting anywhere. Even in your home, I've seen stories where people sitting in their driveways and somebody run up. I mean, seriously. And I agree. Who said it? I think Cassandra said it. She said this world is in a spiritual warfare, and I believe that, baby. And I mean,
yeah, it's
God Almighty.
It's been like that, and it looks like the good people are losing, don't it? That's what it looks like. But we all know there's something at the end. But goodness gracious, come on with some good stuff. You got some. What else we got here, Bernice?
That's it today, sis.
Wow.
Couldn't find no good stories. You know what I'm saying?
All of them is good, but happy stories.
Yeah. I told you, it's so hard to find out. It's like they're trying to taint our minds because they won't share the good stuff. They won't share the good stuff, but they'll share all the bad stuff. And that's why I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news because if you let it will affect your mental health to the fullest, honey. And you be sitting around depressed like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? No, sir, not I.
But some stuff we need to know. So now we can tell the people, lock your doors even when you're sitting at an intersection. So don't think that you're safe nowhere. Because a lot of people are like, okay, I'm driving, I'm on the street. They don't lock their doors, right? So now when you're sitting at the light, lock your doors too. Yeah. Because if your doors was locked, wouldn't nobody be able to yank it open and spray you with no pepper spray. All righty. This is the Tall Tale. Oh, let's read some of our comments on the side before I show y'all the story that we're getting on the Tall Tale Thursday about. What they say, Bernice?
Okay. Let me see. Latrice said, what? I don't know what she was commenting to, but she's Cassandra said they have been having phone in jail, not just phones, but everything you can think of. She was saying this world is a spiritual warfare. Latrice said messed up his life, shaking her head. Louisa said, great day, beautiful people. Hello, Blue Phoenix.
Hello, Phoenix.
Oh, and Michelle is in here. Our sister from another mother. And Cassandra say they like everyone else. They continue to commit crimes because it's easy for that sin to continue to manifest.
It is definitely
in the last days. I don't care what nobody say. This world is off the chain.
Okay, now after I show the story, any of you guys that want to get on and comment or come on the show live, send us a DM, let us know, and we can make that happen for you. It's Tall Tale Thursdays, and I want everybody to experience, because I know we all experience what we're about to show some way or another, or we know somebody that had. Okay, y'all ready? Watch this.
To a crime alert in Miami where federal authorities announced more than 24 arrests in a ring that sold fake nursing diplomas nationwide. And there are more arrests to come. Local Times' Roy Ramos is live with this developing story. Roy.
Nicole, this was a $114 million scheme where nursing schools based right here in South Florida sold those fake diplomas at $15,000 a pop. Those students would then take that diploma and in some cases obtain nursing jobs without even having the proper training. U.S. Attorney for the Southern District, Mackenzie LaPointe, surrounded by federal agents to announce the results of Operation Nightingale, a scheme where fake diplomas and transcripts were sold to thousands of people across the country in order to work as registered nurses.
The last thing we want to learn is that the nurses administering the medications, the ones charged with carrying out doctor's order, took shortcuts on their clinical training and used fake nursing diplomas to get their licenses and jobs. Unfortunately, thousands of people have taken this shortcut.
7,600 that federal agents are aware of. 30% of those who purchased the $15,000 fake diplomas went on to sit for state exams, even passing them.
Use those fake credentials to sit for state board examinations, obtain their nursing licenses, and ultimately get jobs at hospitals.
We learned the 3 nursing schools selling the fake documents were based right here in South Florida. One at the Palm Beach School of Nursing in West Palm Beach, another at the Siena College of Health in Lauderhill, and at Sacred Heart International Institute in Fort Lauderdale.
25 individuals have been charged across multiple states with wire fraud crimes, including conspiracy.
While agents have already identified several facilities where people may be working as licensed nurses who obtain those jobs illegally, the concern is the safety of the patients being treated by them.
To date, we have not learned of nor uncovered any evidence of patient harm stemming from these individuals.
So 21 arrests have already been made. 2 more are expected over the next few days. As a result, agents have notified nursing boards across the country. For now in downtown Miami, Roy Ramos, Local 10.
Yes. Yes. Does that come as a surprise to anybody? Does that come because it's no surprise to me? And I'm going to tell you why. I'm tell y'all a story. Tall Tale Thursdays. They've been giving out fake degrees, not just in Florida, all across, even here in the DMV area. And let me tell you, this is how I know. And they're giving it to it on even lower scales, like the CNAs and the GNAs, those nurses and stuff, those people that's running those nursing homes, or those people that got jobs in those nursing homes. A lot of them, you actually, so they shouldn't even be here. How can you practice medicine? You don't even know what to do if somebody's sugar drops too low, and when you're dealing with a lot of elderly and geriatric patients. Honey, yeah. I unfolded this before my grandmother passed. She was in a nursing home, and I would go to war with those nurses. See, your girl here got some nursing education, got some medical experience as well. And when my medical experience, when I challenged these other individuals, and I was like, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. How did they take care of my grandmother? It was like, oh, they're LVNs and they're RNs. But no. They can't have a nursing degree. Anytime you do not know what to do when a person's sugar drops, anytime you do not know what to do when a person's blood pressure goes too high, anytime you do not know what to do when somebody is having a seizure, follow, or anything, when you don't know how to do CPR, how can you say you're a nurse? How can you say, when you, that red flag, we have to have CPR certification. Even in some doctor's office, even in working in the doctor's office, if you're a receptionist, they give you your CPR certification. So you're a nurse at a nursing home and don't know how to administer that, red flags go off. So we came across a situation where I was questioning the caregivers. So I reported it to the board. Come to find out that those people was not licensed in the state of Maryland. And they only had a pharmaceutical license in somewhere like Nevada or Phoenix. So I was like, well, how the hell did this become the director of nursing with a pharmaceutical or med tech license? I ain't saying no names up, but honey, your girl was on it. I was exposing a lot of things. And this was, and I told my mother, I said, oh no, these people are paying for their positions. It's not uncommon. Other countries come, other people from other countries come, get a job, and you wonder, how do they get a job so quick? And why is this certain field flooded with certain type of people? It's because they're told to come to America, grab a job, get a job quick. And the money grabbers have rings set up to scam you. Say, come on over here, I'm gonna help you get a degree, and you go to work. Oh, you learn on the job. They'll teach you what you want to learn. You learn on the job. Boom, bada boom, bada bing. That's how you get in. Bernice, I'm gonna go get my license to become a judge. I want to pass some laws. But you gonna get a license, Bernice? We can buy a license and become anything we want to be, huh? What you gonna get a license to be, Bernice?
I'm not doing no fake stuff. I want to be real at whatever I do. But you're right. You can buy anything out here, from high school diplomas to degrees, honey. So,
yeah. And the scary thing is, you have people lives, like the story you uncovered with that nurse killing them babies. How do we know she was a real nurse?
You don't.
She could have bought her degree.
Mm-hmm.
What you saying, Molly?
And they say it ain't who you know, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Molly saying I need a license to sell my CMOS in public. Don't mean I'm not good at it. I just don't have the paperwork. That's right.
Right. We're not saying you're not good at it, whatever, but you won't go and get it the right way. But these people are killing people. These people aren't certified to take care of people. They're getting through because, hey, I'm a nurse. Do you want a nurse? You get sick, you go to the hospital. Do you want somebody that bought their degree or somebody that actually went through the trenches and the training? Because there's a 50-50 chance you may or may not get somebody to know what they're doing.
You're right about that, Latrice. Oh, baby, it's plenty. It's plenty of stories.
What did you say?
She was like, that's like a Lifetime story. Life, you know, the movies.
Uh-huh.
She said the nurse killing babies is some Lifetime movie stuff.
But it's not unheard of. We had that before. We had that came across before. A lot of nightingales, that's what they call them, nightingales. A lot of sick people, sick-minded people. These are people that need mental health. That's out there. Anytime you impersonate somebody else and get you their lives, like the people that's impersonating cops. They impersonating cops coming in and killing people. You know, anytime it's just dangerous. And like we said earlier, you don't know who to trust. Who to trust.
Yeah. So there's plenty of stories out here. Yeah, it's plenty of stories out here of people who are doing that kind of stuff. It was an 18-year-old Florida man. He was arrested for posing as a licensed doctor in Palm Beach. He performed exams and offered medical expertise. Girl, they out here. They are so out here.
I wonder what kind of doctor was he? An OBGYN? Did it tell what kind of doctor?
He was busting in his thing, undercover agent. I don't know. It says he was working at New Birth, New Life Medical Center. It don't say what kind of doctor he was pretending to be. He said, nope. It don't say what kind of doctor he was pretending to be, but he was definitely pretending to be one. He got busted in the sting. And imagine if they weren't doing the sting, how long that man would have been there.
Until they retire, until they kill enough people and they get looked into, or they get a patient like me that be like, I don't think you know what the hell you doing. I'm gonna check your credentials. But before now check this out. Now anybody else before these hospital, I guess it was a shortage on nurses, and maybe they was just grabbing up anybody, but that's still no excuse. You know, because when you take shortcuts, you putting people's lives at stake. You know,
it's crazy. And then they got another one. His name is O'Neal Ron Morris. He was 33. He's accused of leaving women ill and disfigured after injecting them with a mixture of toxic substances, including cement, Fix-A-Flat, mineral oil, and super glue at homes, according to Florida. In addition to multiple counts of practicing medicine without a license with seriously bodily injury, Morris is also facing a manslaughter charge after one of her patients died following surgery. She was doing the Brazilian butt lift. Yes. And she was putting semen and stuff in these people.
Fix-A-Flat.
Fix-A-Flat. Mineral oil and super glue. Child.
Mineral oil, I can see that ain't gonna kill you. But super glue might kill you, get in the bloodstream, and Fix-A-Flat may kill you. Cement kill. Don't they know that those are one of the most dangerous surgeries that they have is the BBLs. All of those little blood vessels, they can have a risk at any time when it's done right in the hospital of killing people, because it can get into the bloodstream, go up to the brain, the heart, the lungs, cause aneurysm, cause heart attack, get in the lungs. I mean, don't they know this?
Yeah.
Oh, what you do for beauty? So in other words, my life, I'm gonna put my life in the balance because I want a big butt.
No, sir.
That is so bad and so shallow.
Hey, they got Krabby Patties and they got Flatty Patties. You pick.
You could have a Krabby Flat, and they got Flabby Patties too. But you don't want you fix a flat in your butt. Could you imagine? If that was true, I would have been pumped my butt cheek up. I got a missing cheek. I don't even give a damn. It can stay missing. Did you go put me in a casket with it missing? I ain't looking forward.
You right about that. If you need something to hold it on to, that's why we got love handles, rolls and folds. Grab one and hold on, babe.
That's right. Hold on to my back butt. Hold on to my gut and pretend that it's my butt. How about that? It's the booty do. Hit it from the front like you would to the back. Hold on to the gut. Oh, it's just sad. And just like there was a cancer doctor who was ripping people off, or the medical Medicare, Medicaid off, because he was telling people that they got cancer, skin cancer, and then it wasn't even that. And he was writing up all kinds of saying, I mean, a scam is a scam. A crook is a crook. They take on people's identities. They do anything.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, you want to pretend to be a doctor, but you're affecting people's lives. Like you're talking about cancer patients. It was a 69-year-old doctor. His name was Vincent Gamel, was arrested in California for allegedly prescribing bogus cancer treatments and practicing medicine without a license. One of his career-fighting drugs was little more than a baggie of dirt, giving it to cancer patients.
Telling them to eat red clay dirt. Is that what you telling me? A bag of dirt. He giving it to cancer patients. Take this dirt. Ashes are ashes, dust to dust. You made of the clay and the dirt of the earth. So, and you practicing. Where is the medical board? Where is the laws that protect us consumers? Where's those laws? You know, I often said that my doctor is a quack. I'm like, you're not listening to me. Now I got to go back and go through all these lists of doctors that you just go in their office. They don't listen to you. All they do is triage. They got enough education to know how to triage somebody. But other than that, that's it. I was going to a doctor, and I found it funny that he could not write my prescriptions for me. I had to go to another doctor to get my prescriptions read. And I'm like, why you can't give me, why I got to see another doctor to get my diabetes medicine or to get my painkillers or whatever? Well, come to find out, because his license was suspended. But you're still practicing medicine. And you do not know this because they put it in the directory. You want to know who accepts your insurances, right? Your insurances got you set up on these people who's got a death wish or on this path. Before you say, yeah, we accept your insurance, my insurance company needs to make sure that every provider that they send me to, because it was in the directory, and they need to make sure that these people are credentialed, that these people are legit. How can you refer me to a doctor and say, go see this doctor, and he don't have a license? What does that say about you? You paying this doctor, he don't even have a license. He messed around and killed me. Who do I sue? Do I sue the insurance company that told me to go to that doctor? Or do I sue that doctor? Your insurance company is supposed to be the gatekeeper of your health, especially when you're getting referrals and they sending you to these people with or without licenses. You know? Bernice. Who to sue?
I don't know who you sue, but somebody need to be held accountable, because like I said, they need to do investigation into these people they allow to practice. Investigate them. Make sure they're doing the right things. You get and these offices got these little boxes where you can put a note in it. Who's to say that the people getting it who need to get it? They just want to make you feel like you heard. That's why I don't believe in that. I'm sending emails. I call your phone. You don't play with me because you just never know. Even when I go to the OBGYN, I am so nervous. Most of the times I cry because you just never know. I done heard about women getting raped, them inserting their semen in women and all kinds of crap. I'm like, no. Just no. You don't know who to trust. But if you don't go, then you're taking, there's a lot of health risks with it.
No, I believe you should just know where you're going. Do a little background. That's what I've started doing lately. And then anytime I got to go see a specialist, I go look, check their credentials, check the background. Just like I said, I had to do the same thing with the physicians at the nursing home that was giving my grandmother care and treatment. That they're on as a resident doctor, or this is the doctor that sees all of the podiatrist people. Let's say that, for example, or the foot doctor. People were getting fungal infections, ingrown toenails, all of this stuff because they're supposed to be getting their checked out by this podiatrist that don't have a license. And it's through the nursing home. And the laws and stuff is so messed up. If the nursing home put this man on staff, then that means this doctor is working for the nursing home. They need to check people credentials. Anybody could come off the street then and work anywhere. It's just like that senator that they up in New York. What's his name? Oh gosh. He's a congressman now. And nothing they could do about it. Martinez. No, is that the guy's name? Oh gosh, Santos. Wait a minute, what's the guy's name? Oh, I can't think of the man's name. You guys know who I'm talking about. New York got a new a congressman up there. Nobody checked his background and credentials, and they voted him in. And now he's representing you.
Yeah.
So nobody's doing that background check, except for if you are a person that come out of jail and you need a job, or they checking your background real good. They don't want to give you a chance. No, you're a felon. You're convicted. Why can't convicted felon get a job? I never could understood that. Why, if you're a convicted felon, you can't get a lot of jobs? Is more criminals that's not convicted felons out here than there are convicted felons? At least you did your crime. You paid your time. You're supposed to be entered or ushered back into society, but they won't give you a chance. But then these people that never got caught, that's a bigger criminal than the convicted felony, got all kinds of high post jobs. I don't understand that.
And well, the thing about it is, we can say we would never know all the people out here who are faking it until they make it. Ain't that what they say? Fake it till you make it.
So you can get a job doing it. Well, I guess if you're a convicted felon and you go and you pay for your certification or your license, you could be a nurse. You could be a nurse. I'm a convicted felon, but hey, I got my license, I got my RN, I could be a nurse. I'm just gonna pay for it. I could be a nurse.
Hey, butter man.
I tell you, it's something. It's really something, y'all.
Yeah, DJ Slicky Woo Woo crazy ass.
It's really something. Hey, let's share a little bit of good news. Let the people know what's going on or what's coming up. Events tonight at I want to say Columbia Station, or they call it Shanklin Hall in Northwest DC, up there on 18th Street. They're doing a show tonight, a good comedy show, and they're doing an after-hour show. The comedy shows, I think, is from 8 to 10. And then after that, they're having an after-hour gathering up there, or a show. Tony Woods and Nikki Moore is hosting. It's the open mic. You may see moi in the place because I'm definitely going to be heading that way this evening. Showtime started at 8. That should be a good. I've been on my grind this week. So the R&B, I've been on my grind this week. I've been talking to people saying, come do the show. Come do the show. I made a lot of good connects. So hopefully in the near future, we will see a lot of good people come through to come do the show. And my girl Nene still celebrating her birthday this month. This the 31st. My cousin Janelle birthday the 31st. My little niece Yana birthday is on the 31st. And my cousin Brandon birthday was yesterday. All of these January people. And I can't forget DJ Slicky Woo Boo, who started out January. One of the earliest January birthdays, which was what, the 5th, the 6th, the 5th of January. So he started out of the month. And all of these January babies. This seems like the longest freaking month of the year. I wish we just get over it. Oh, it seems so long. It's like the beginning. But yeah, so all my January birthdays, whether you're a Capricorn or Aquarius, salute gives you your hugs and kisses.
Yes, Lord. See, most of my birthdays in my family is in November. But my daughter, she turned 20 January 7th. I had a nephew, my grandma, rest in peace, grandma. Her birthday was January 23rd. It's a lot of birthdays this month.
Yeah. My own mother's birthday was this month. Oh my gosh. My son's father's birthday was the 13th. My mother was the 11th of this month. Oh my God. Oh, there is a whole lot of January. Oh, mercy.
Got to start the year all right. Keep it going.
That just lets me know what people were doing in the springtime. With all these January birthdays. And Bernice, we knew what your family was doing on Valentine's Day month. Because all them Novembers, baby, they was in the mood for love, honey. And the proof was in the pudding. Them November babies, pop it up. You know?
And while we talking, don't y'all forget to get y'all copy of Shades of Blue. And I have 2 books that I co-author, Overcomer and Seasons. So get your copy. And don't forget,
show your books, Bernice. Where your books at? You got them, what you show them. Show the people what to get. This is Shades of Blue. If you have them.
Yeah, I'm getting them.
Show them so they know what it looks like. Because I realized a lot of books, that people were looking for Shades of Blue, but they was getting the wrong Shades of Blue. And they was like, Reese, this ain't your book. And I was like, that's the wrong Shades of Blue. So sometimes we got to tell our folks. Because
this season, and this is Overcomer. Butterman actually, he read Overcomer.
Show it again.
Huh?
Show your books to make sure they up. This is Seasons. Okay, that's Seasons, y'all. And that's Overcomers. Overcomers, y'all. And this is Shades of Blue. So y'all know what books to look for when you're looking for the book. Because people are getting credit and it's not going to us. People are picking up the wrong books by mistake. And here's the thing. One of my friends said, oh, I got the wrong book. And I said, well, send that book back. He said, never mind. I'll just get yours later. But I need credit for my book now. What you talking about? Because they may or may not get it. So that's why we want to show y'all the right books to get. You know? That's right. Seasons and Overcoming.
Yeah. And make sure that you get your health boost with Molly. That sea moss is not a joke. And he make it in a way that you can take it without actually wanting to throw up.
It's tasty. It's actually good.
It's delicious. Hook up with Molly. And don't forget, if you want your skin so soft, you go to Butterman. He got that silky body butter going on for you, and it smells hella good. So get your piece. Get you some.
Okay. And of course, this Saturday is the red carpet event. So if you haven't already went to Eventbrite to get your tickets to see Bummer, they'll be performing. It'll be showing from 12 to 3 this Saturday, January the 28th at the old Greenbelt movie theater in Greenbelt, Maryland. Not in Beltsville, not in Greenbelt, but the old Greenbelt movie theater. It's on Crescent Boulevard or Crescent Road out there in Greenbelt. So if you go to the one that's attached to the mall, Beltway Plaza Mall, that's the wrong place. We're talking about the Greenbelt movie theater that sits alone in Greenbelt, people. Please let them know that you're coming out to see Reese, because the guy is asking me. He was like, well, how many people are coming to see you? So when you get your ticket and stuff, or let them know, or let them know at the door, you know, when they take the ticker, who you coming to see? When they say, who you with? Please say, I'm with Reese Cup or Althea McFarland. You know, that's why it does be a name.
I'll be like, Althea McFarland, the Morning Mac Show R&B. You don't know, you better know.
That's right. You gotta say, we R&B in the house. You gotta start through there. Look, and I did ask Molly and Slicky to walk me down the red carpet, because I never did the red carpet thing before. So we'll see. I'll see if I see you, Slicky. They say dress to impress. So all right. I don't know what that means, but okay.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, I know you're gonna be looking gorgeous.
I don't know. I hope so.
Huh?
I said I hope so, because I don't want look. That's the last thing I knew is Nene. That's the last thing I need is for Nene to come up to me and be like, sis, that's a forever. And you know she will. She's like, that's a forever not. So I know my big sister Nene's gonna be looking and making sure that I look tight and look right. Phoenix is gonna braid my hair up on Friday so I could have the wig down so it could be fitting right, you know. So
Alan said it means wear drawers and a bra. Don't come out there with them titty balls sagging. That's what he's saying.
No, I don't want to get carpet burns on my nipple on the red carpet. So I definitely would have on the bra.
And DJ Slicky Woo Boo, he saying for the best mix in music, tune into his show. He posted and listen to some good music with DJ Slicky Woo Boo. Get your groove on.
Yes. We can't give you a specific time. We can't say, okay, listen to Slicky at this time, because he play all the time. So Slicky, when you give us some time, we can lock it down the times and we can tell the people what time to tune in.
Okay, Molly got something up. After the show, Gina Marie.
That's the after party. The next one is the open mic, the comedy. It should be 2 slides. I think that's the first one, and it should be another one.
Yeah, it say the after show. Showtime. The after party. What's that? 2327 16th Street Northwest, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Yeah. And then it should be a one for the comedy thing tonight from 8. That's from 8 to 10. And that's on 18th Street Northwest. I don't know the exact address, but it says Columbia Station.
Yeah, so, and I saw the trailer for the movie. The movie seems like it's gonna be pretty good, so y'all should come out, check it out, be one of the first ones to view it, and definitely let them know what you think. I think this Reese first time on the movie.
No. Actually, no. This is like my 5th time in the movie. I did a lot of. This is the first full feature film, but I did a lot of short films, and I've been acting for a minute, child. So it's not the first time, but definitely.
All right. So that's good, but this the full feature. So come out and, as they said, dress to impress and party with the stars to be. All right. Because I'm claiming that y'all gonna be mega movie stars.
You mean we gonna be mega? Because everywhere I go, I'm taking my crew with me. My crew that I bang with now is gonna be my same people that you bang with. So it's not gonna be, oh, Reese, forget about your crew. I'm bringing my crew with me. I'm bringing my graphic designer, my producer, my co-host, my supporters. My people, you bring your people with you when you get to Hollywood. I don't need no new friends. No new friends.
And
What
Alan,
did Drake say? Started from the bottom. That's one of my graphic designers. He does
Yeah,
the
Alan
things
said-
for the Morning Mac.
yeah, he said, and hit me up for graphic needs, logos, flyers, album artwork, etc. He said, holler at him. So he's Alan Williams. Y'all hit him up. And he said, and wash y'all damn ass.
Always keep it clean, keep it clean. Look, we're gonna try to get you broken in to some movies too, Alan. So you got he the Terrence Howard before we knew who Terrence Howard was. That's what he always say. He the real light skin. Even though Terrence a little older than you, so I don't know if you could claim that, But some more light skinned, green eyed people, just some more. But we got room for them all, Bernice. We got room for them all.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. Can we show the trailer to the movie? If we have it again, that'd be kind of cool. So tonight, come to Columbia Station, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, this the same fly. It ain't two flies, Reese. This is 18th Street. This what
It's the same place?
Yeah, this is the man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, they don't have the first one for the daggone comedy. Well, the comedy show starts at 8 from 8 to 10, y'all. Hosted by Nikki Moore and Tony Woods.
Okay.
Man, we'll see the trailer again tomorrow.
Yes, Freaky Friday.
Sometime in the future, man.
And that sexy voice y'all hear in the back, that's Molly Mall, C-Moss boss.
Yes, I told y'all, check him out. You won't regret it. And did DJ Slicky Woo Boo say up next, Slicky Woo, after this show. So he gonna be playing his music. So y'all chime in, give him a thumbs up, subscribe to his page, and show some love.
Yes, subscribe and like, and subscribe to our page too, and like.
And Molly, make sure when you share your CMOS videos that they can be shared, because I want to share them so people will know.
Yes,
good stuff.
Definitely.
Got you. Appreciate that. I'm about one bottle left now. I've been running out. I'm more ready today. I just ordered like 80 16-ounce containers. So for people that don't want the half a gallon, you ain't gotta get them no more. I'm gonna have the 16 ounces.
Nah, I want the half
I
gallon.
like the half a gallon. You get them both. But hey, it might be quick. You gonna have to do both, honey. You gonna have to get for I know for me, Bernice and Butterman, you gonna have to hook us up to the IV with the with the lemonade. Cause it's good. Every time
I always get his. He be grinding over. He already got his. He probably done with his already.
I don't want to know, do you ship?
Nah, I don't ship because the water heavy, so the liquid, so it costs too much. It costs more than the actual lemonade just to get it over there, the shipping alone. So unless you want to pay $70 for a half a gallon. But no, where you at, Alan? Where you at? Where Alan stay at?
Georgia.
Oh no, we got him in Georgia. Eagle right here with me. We're gonna get some CMOS down there anyway. So we got him.
Oh, that's what's up. That's
okay. Definitely. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, so and I know Just got something coming up soon.
Oh yeah, Mommy got the gummies
soon. So definitely.
So again, so we thank you guys for chiming in. And don't forget all the information you got. Molly for the CMOS, Butterman for the scan, DJ Slicky Woo Boo for the music, and Alan for the graphics. You got it all right there. Get them books.
For your spiritual and mental. Get these books. Get these books.
Yes, Lord.
Get these books. You say Eagle right there with you?
Pay. Alan say he'll pay. Whatever the shipping cost, he'll pay. Let him know.
And my boy Eagle down there, he gonna have it at close by, so we ain't gonna touch you. And I got you though. I'm gonna send you my information so we can link up. We can talk.
Definitely.
There it is right there. So this has been another episode of the Morning Mac Show with RMB. We thank you for tuning in. Come back tomorrow for Freaky Friday. We love you and be safe.
See y'all tonight.
Good show, great show, lady.